So now it's time to turn it up. Surf the radio waves as we begin to burn it up. We all up in your area like landscape, definitely bringing you the power for the pancakes. It's a mandate that you tune in. It's time to move out so we can move in and recognize that this is no illusion. I'm here to clear the air so that there is no confusion. It all started off in the book of Genesis when Jacob was wrestling with who he thought was his nemesis. And when the man saw he couldn't overpower him, he touched his hip but he really couldn't devoured him. And from that point then we hear a name change, rearrange the game, so now we gotta change lanes. So I'm here to let you know it's time to listen to the Pancake and Power Slam show. Let's go! Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Power Slam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Power Slam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Power Slam show. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Power Slam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Power Slam. Turn it up, turn it up. It's the Pancake and Power Slam show. Turn it up.
I can't freestyle very well, but I can dance. I can't freestyle very well, but I can dance very well, but I can dance. Can't freestyle very well, but I can dance. Hey, but I can pop and lock. Hey, pop and lock. Hey. Maybe I should stop freestyling and start dancing for y'all. Hey, 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 hey. What's up, everybody? Episode 547. You feeling like heaven with PNP, my family, Dr. C from the dome. Here we eat. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. We talking about pro to the wrestling. What a blessing to talk about pro wrestling to my family, to the PNP, to with Dr. C straight from the Don't Me. Hey, we talking about Lana and we talk about the White Rabbit. Let's make it a habit to give exclusives on my page, on this stage, on this channel, web page, patreon.com onto the Pancakes Power Slam show. Hey, go check, go that way and hit that subscribe. It's better than Adam Cole, baby. We're talking about AEW though. Got some mid-roll, got some Lana, got some info on the show. Hey, P&P with the family, with Dr. C. Here we go. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Not only did you get freestyling today, you got some dancing. I used to choreograph some dancing, and there you go, man. You got some dancing with me too. On top of the very rookie style freestyling. What's up, everybody? What's up, PNP? What's up? Great article posted today on patreon.com/pancakes and power stems. Yes, indeed. I'm going to give you some information about Lana, but if you want the deets, go to patreon.com/pancakes and power slams. Has an exclusive information about Miro. Could we see Miro? And could we? Okay. All right. Go to patreon.com/pancakes and power slams, and you shall see the exclusive information when it comes to the pro wrestling future of Miro. Really, really important, really interesting information that I am sharing on the Pancakes and Power Slams Patreon page. I've also got some information, some details about the Young Bucks. Got lots of fun things, and I've got some things cooking. I'm telling you, I got some things cooking. It's going to be very interesting. Ricky's in the building. Hello, dude. One more first time interview. Yes, my first time interviewing Barbara Goodish, indeed. Bruce Rabody's late widow, late wife. Well, Bruce Rabody's the late husband. She's the widow. So, what else we got here? What else we got? Very interesting here. 750 days as champion Roman with the ones. Nice. GCW was GCW in the UK, Ricky, recently? GCW was hardcore. What happened to the Titans? I'd have Henry my fantasy football team. The Titans got ski washed 41-7. What an embarrassment on a Monday Night Football game. At the end of the day, Elvis, Ryan Tannehill's got to go. Malik Willis should be at the helm. Ryan Tannehill should be out of here. Ryan Tannehill should be out of here. Ryan Tannehill should be out of here. Amen. Ryan Tannehill should be out of here. Okay. Let's see. The Mark Tony Khan saying another stupid statement that Crown Jewel doesn't make money. Oh gosh. Oh boy. It's another Tony Khan statement. You know what I want to say to Tony Khan? Matter of fact. He hasn't appeared on here. He usually appears on Legion of Raw. I don't think I'm gonna waste an appearance for Tony Khan though. I'll wait. I'm not gonna waste an appearance for Tony Khan, but I will say something to the nature of
hello, Tony Khan. Tony Khan, you're such a mark. You're such a mark, Tony Khan. And what you need to do is you need to relax. You need to shut your mouth, man, because you're making comments that doesn't make sense, okay? Saudi Arabia is paying for Crown Jewel. It makes a whole lot of money, okay? They've got a lot of money, more than you do. I know you're a billionaire. But at the same time, you're not making any sense because there's a lot of people in Saudi Arabia that's paying the WWE a lot of money. That's the reason why they bring in the big boys like the Goldbergs and the Undertakers, because they got the money to pay them, okay? Meanwhile, you're saying it don't make money. It doesn't make sense. Why would you say something like that? It makes a lot of money, man. They're building it to be like the WrestleMania of Saudi Arabia multiple times a year. They keep going back because they make a lot of money. They signed a 10-year contract worth millions of dollars.
all right. That's what I have to say about Tony Khan. All right. Thank you, Chris. It was fun. She's a very nice lady. Very nice lady. No, I didn't watch it. I just saw like highlights of whatever came on SmackDown. What? He had to relinquish the title? That didn't make sense. What? What are they doing? Okay, so did he have one more match clause on NXT or something to make him beat Carmelo Hayes to win the North American Championship just to defend it on SmackDown. So clearly it can be defended on a major brand. So he defends it on SmackDown just to relinquish the championship on NXT. Why did you win the chip?
Why did you win the championship? That doesn't make sense.
All right. Ricky's asking War Games, that Survivor Series. OMG, OMG. Survivor Series and Extreme Rules will actually be worth watching. I'm not sure about Extreme Rules. But Survivor Series, you know what? I tell you. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I talk about this on PNP all the time about how I despise Survivor Series. I am a traditionalist, and when it comes to the big four pay-per-views, I want them to thrive. I want them to succeed because I grew up watching the big four pay-per-views before all of this fluff got into here throughout the year. I watched the big four pay-per-views. I remember watching Survivor Series at my aunt's house, my aunt's apartment, actually, back around the time when it first came out in the 80s. I remember watching Survivor Series. I remember watching the tag team Survivor Series matches of a bunch of people who were feuding with each other, individual tag team. They clunked together and just went against each other. I love that concept, the Thanksgiving tradition. And then you make it a bragging rights 2.0. What a horrible idea. What a horrible idea.
What a horrible idea. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm just having fun tonight, y'all, clearly. All right. But I like the fact that there's not going to be any brand supremacy trash, and it's actually going to be storylines. Very good. Very good. Good job, Triple H. Good job. Good job. Well done. Well done. Jimmy, do you think WWE should bring back The Undertaker in a manager role to help ratings? He would be a good manager for Judgment Day, kind of like a modern day Ministry of Darkness. No. No. No, 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 no. Do not contaminate the Undertaker with this trash that we have now. The Judgment Day feels like a knockoff Ministry of Darkness. Don't ruin the good Ministry of Darkness with this knockoff trash. And that would just be horrible. Undertaker's the biggest one out of all of them, and he's managing them, and he looks the most intimidating out of them. So that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. Have I spoken to old Black Bart? I haven't. I haven't spoken to Black Bart since I believe around my anniversary time. He gave me some. I talked to him last time. Let me see. What's the last time I talked to old Black Bart? He sent me a message. He sent me a message on my 10-year anniversary. He said, "Congratulations on 10 years of doing what you love, and I am happy to have been a part of it. Hopefully you get 10 more years of experiencing guests like myself on the air, and there ain't a daggum thing you can do about it." That's the last time I talked to old Black Bart, man. It's about time to give him a call soon, man, to check and see what he's up to. Old Black Bart. Kevin on Sports Kid to give you the shout out. Good for you, man. Nice. Mount Rushmore technical wrestlers, mine would have been Benoit for sure. Ooh. By the way, I love water. I love water. Coffee and water. Oh, it just makes me happy inside. Some good coffee, some really good coffee, and some cold water, some ice cold water. Oh, It just makes me so happy in life. It just does. And this right here, what I'm about to do right now, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to feel quenching. It's going to feel soothing, and it's going to feel so amazing. All right. So I'm about to drink some water, and I'm about to just it's about to be amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that made me be like Booker T. Oh my goodness. That was so good. I love water and coffee. Elvis. Well, when you're very much. How much did you enjoy the Ohio State game? I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the fact that we were favored to beat Toledo by 32 points, and we beat them by 56 points. They scored 3 touchdowns. Oh, we scored 11. So, yeah, I mean, 11 touchdowns. That was the biggest. That was the second highest, tied for the second highest uh, score we've had, and I think ever, or at least in the past 100 years or so. I think we had scored like 83 before. We scored 77 before, I think against Oregon State, maybe something around there. And then we scored. I think we just beat the snot out of Rice before, and a couple other teams. But 77, we racked up 77 against Toledo, man. 77. Toledo was undefeated at the time. They'll probably do decent in the MAC conference. But we might have just totally jacked them up so much that they don't want any parts of us anymore. So my light went out. My light just starts to it just comes out now. It just pops off now after a certain amount of time. I'm trying to figure out if I like this vibe though, of just the one light. What do y'all think? Should I bring back on the other light, or do you like this vibe? What do y'all think? What y'all thinking? Should I bring this light? Should I bring the light back on, or should I just? You like this vibe with this a little bit more darker, cozier type of vibe to it. What y'all think? What y'all think, PMP Nation? Brighter or cozier for the next 20, 25 minutes or so? Let me know. Let me know real quick. I know there's a delay. Let me know. 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 No. Let me know. No. Waiting for the PMP. Otherwise, I'm going to turn the light back on. If y'all like this, and there is a delay in the responses, but when I get them, I think it's like 16 seconds, man. With technology being like it is right now, you think that you'd have a less delay. Light looks good. Should I turn it on? Thank you for that. Should I turn it back on? Should I turn it back on the other light? I think I'm gonna do it. Let's get some more. Let's get some more thoughts on it real quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna change my mind. Okay. Not enough feedback on the light gimmick. So I wanna okay. You like it too? Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna keep it. PMP Nation. I'm gonna keep it. All right. So yeah. Ohio State is fantastic. Our offense is just absolutely fantastic. Fantastic offense. I mean, just excellent. One of the, if not the best offense in the country right now, hands down. Amazing offense. Rush defense, solid. Better than what I've been seeing. Better than the Michigan game, that's for sure. The rush defense was horrible. There's a couple times we missed some tackles and allowed the quarterback to sneak up, and I didn't like that. So we need to be better in our tackle game. Pass defense, Not a fan. Not a fan. Denzel Burke, he feels out of his league out there, man. And we need better secondary for sure. But we work on our secondary, and we're going to win a national championship. What happens to the head of the title after Mania? I think probably it seems like he'll keep us part-time gimmick. Looks like that's going to be a big deal for him. Like that's going to be like the deal for him. I don't know. Let me see how I look on my phone. Like y'all looking at me right now. Let me see how I look. I might turn this light back on. Let's see. Let me see how I look right now. Come on. Lighting looks good, actually. Looks good. Okay. It's actually a nice feel to it. Nice vibe to it. Nice vibe to the lighting. I think I like it. I'm so used to the other one being on and shining on me the other. So yeah, I like this. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I like the vibe. I like the vibe. Good choice, PNP Nation. I like the vibe. Will I interview Jim Johnston again? Yes, I will. Jim Johnston was one of my favorite interviews, actually, because he was playing stuff live. That was good stuff. I like you have the same wedding ring. You notice I even have the same wedding ring. This actually isn't my my actual wedding ring. My actual wedding ring is silver with stones in it. This is actually I wear either a black or a gray one because I work out 5 days a week. So this is my ring that I just usually keep on, or I'll have a gray one too, depending on what I'm wearing. So I'll put it on this one or my gray one during the weekdays, just because I'm like, I'm going to work out, and I wear this when I'm working out. It's rubber, so I just keep it on. Sounds like it sounds like some WWE wrestlers are going to have a gimmick change soon. Yes, I heard Veer Mahan is going to possibly have a gimmick change soon. Did I do it? Okay, so they did a tour there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the Eagles game. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. Looks good. Beer's missing. Yes, I did hear that. Lexi's in a building. There was a fan prediction that is circulating regarding Brain a possible faction including Cross equals White Rabbit, Scarlet equals Abby the Witch, and Dexter Loomis equals Buzzard. Any thoughts? Well, Cross is a heel, and so is Scarlet. Dexter's a baby face. See, Bray Wyatt's and factions. I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing is, Bray Wyatt's going to be the one at the helm of that, and so that would put Cross back. And I don't think Cross wants to play second fiddle. Speaking of that, so let's talk about my exclusive information. Let me take a couple of the questions real quick. When I see Robert Woods went back to his Rams form, indeed. Yes, indeed. His win doesn't matter. I'm guessing it has to do with travel. Where does Solo stay? Does he stay in Florida? My thoughts on Roman versus Logan. It's a big publicity stunt. Saudi, Logan Paul. I think it's a bit odd that if this was an American thing, like it would make more sense. But Logan Paul, I know he has a ton of followers on Facebook, on YouTube. And I know his podcast is doing fantastic. but I didn't know that he had an Indian or Saudi Arabian influence. So who knows Logan Paul in the Middle East? I guess he has an influence in the Middle East, but I don't understand why they would do that. I think Roman Reigns versus Tyson Fury would have made more sense if they're trying to get some star power. So, isn't that crazy, Elvis? Isn't that crazy? Man, time is just flying, man. And it's still crazy that I talked to him in the last time he was on, a live show was the Legion of Raw the night before he died. Just one night before he died. He died on a Tuesday night. I got a call on Wednesday night. Well, I got a notification on Wednesday night. And I talked to his wife. And someone told me internally, and I talked to his wife about it. And on Wednesday morning, because I was taking my kids to school, and I found out, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I got a bunch of texts, apologizing because me and him ended up being pretty cool. Like we ended up being good friends. And yeah, he was a really nice guy, man. Very nice guy. Very, very. He he loved to be affirmed. Like he was just for him to be such a monster. He liked to he liked to be sure that he was doing the right thing, and he was just really, really like um, just he would always want confirmation that he's doing okay. He'd be like, Did I do okay? It's cool. I do okay. Yeah. So here's the deal. White Rabbit, all those good things. There's been White Rabbit song playing on live events and things like that. Yeah, so it's a sneak peek. The QR code, all those fun things. Bray Wyatt is coming back. The light flashing is just a prequel to Bray Wyatt's return. The White Rabbit has to do with it as well. Just some subtle clues for Bray Wyatt. It's actually, interestingly enough, it's actually what I told y'all of what was supposed to be happening at um, Clash at the Castle. So instead of making it, so what I was told was what we see now throughout the weeks was actually going to happen at Clash at the Castle. So as I told before, the lights, there's some lights flickering throughout the show, is what I was told. So it looks like there was a bit of a change of plan. So still same concept, but it's been stretched out throughout weeks to bring him back. So he didn't come back at Clash of the Castle, but the same concept still stands when it comes with these clues. Instead of the same night, they're stretching it out now. So my source was correct as far as telling me how he was going to come back, but it was just the wrong event. Like it was supposed to be Clash of the Castle. There were some things that changed up. As we saw, there was some really random sing along with Drew McIntyre and Tyson Fury that they forgot to turn off. I'm a big Chris Farley fan, so every time I do the air quotes, I think of Chris Farley when he was Ben and Brower. I'm not the norm. I'm not camera friendly. I have dried up deodorant cakes underneath my arms. I I have a bit of a weight problem. It's like, oh man, I love Chris Farley, man. I'm a huge Chris Farley fan. And every time I do air quotes, every time I see somebody do air quotes, so I do air quotes, I think of Chris Farley. So after PNP, I want you all to go and type in Bennett Brower. Saturday Night Live, Chris Farley. That's one of his skits that he does on the Weekend Update, I believe it is. and he comes in as a guest, a guest commentator or a guest, anchor, I guess, reporter on the Weekend Update, and then he does air quotes like this. And there was one time he was supposed to be flying, and his weight caused the line to get stuck, and then they fixed it, and they end up flying, and it was pretty cool. So go check out some Farley stuff on Saturday Night Live. Let's see. Oh, okay. So that's the White Rabbit part. We'll talk about Lana here in a moment. Order again, details, patreon.com/pancakes and power slams. Go sub. Here's the thing. It's $6. It's $5.99 a month. Okay. You get some exclusives, you get some fun exclusives. And then, I may hand select you to be my co-host and get a barrage of ask you questions. So the PNP Nation gets to ask you questions. That's fun. And then, I've got a bunch of exclusives. For $6. People paying much more, money, with other sites as far as exclusives. I got some exclusives for you, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be really good. $5.99 a month, and then look, $1 a month for having this much fun. You get, I usually do super chats on other shows when it comes to having, your question on the screen here in front of a platform of over 500,000 people. So pay $1 a month, support the show, pay at least $1 a month if you don't want the exclusive information, which I know you all want. So it's just, less than $5 more. But if you just say, you know what, I love hanging out with Dr. Chris, I want to help fund the cause of PNP because, hey, I've got some ideas when it comes to PNP, lights that stay on, and it never had a problem before. Like all this stuff here, none of this stuff was for free. None of this stuff was given to me. None of it. The light, the belts, the lights, the candles, the lighting, the studio equipment. None of this stuff was free. So I'd appreciate it if you help a brother out and give to the cause. Pancakes and Power Slams / patreon.com/pancakes and power slams. What are the odds of The Undertaker of getting an interview with Taker, Kane, and also the show? I actually came close to interviewing Kane. That might not be out of the long shot. Sports Kid interviewed Austin Bill after he did, but they usually like either YouTube pages with like 100, 50 to 100,000 subscribers, or one of the boys. And it's difficult to get because I'm not paying for interviews. So I've interviewed Goldberg, I've interviewed Jake Roberts, Ricky Steamboat, Booker T, JBL. Like I've interviewed a ton of Hall of Famers, like a bunch, and they were nice and they didn't pay. And there were some Hall of Famers. There's some Hall of Famers who are like more the bottom of the barrel and the Hall of Fame list, and those are the ones asking for money. So if you can think of someone who's like, I'm not sure why he should be in the Hall of Fame, that's probably the guy who wanted money for me to interview him. Like, no. Because if you think about it, I have a big following through PNP with Wrestling Rumors and the PNP channel. If you haven't subscribed to PNP on YouTube, you do that, by the way. But I have a wide platform. I work at Sportskeeda, who has over 3 million followers throughout platforms. I have a lot of pull, okay? A ton of pull. I can get your stuff, your appearances, your upcoming shows, your signings. I can get that out to a lot of people. And you want me to pay you for me to pub you. And you're not going to make us money much, if anything, but you're going to make a lot of money by having more people come to your signings. Who's going to pay you money for signings, but you want us to pay you money to talk about stuff that you probably won't get us money back from. No, that's not going to happen. With the Dion's in the building with Adjustment Day, horrible idea. He has zero push. I agree. Yes, they building him as a heel, but where you push him after Edge and Ray? You're talking about Dominic. So I think Dominic is going to rekindle with Ray toward WrestleMania. I think at the end of this, either it's going to be one of two things: either Dominic retires Ray at WrestleMania, or Dominic reunites with Ray and they go against Finn Balor and Damian Priest with successfully beating them at WrestleMania. So it's going to be one or the other, I think. But yeah, I mean the Heat was, Bay Area, he's, raised from California. They're used to that, the California is just unhappy at at Dominic, because Rey Mysterio is from California. So as far as heat, it's like it's not heel heat. It's just like kind of just go away heat. Like, I don't care heat. You're wasting my time heat. That's not, it's heat, but yeah. It needs to be authentic. Jimmy saw an article that Booker T said on this podcast that he's willing to come out of retirement only to face Edge at Mania. What do you think it is? Something you see happen. He already did face Edge at Mania, didn't he? Then he faced Edge at if I'm getting my years right, around 02, somewhere around there. Oh, not 01, because 01 he came back. I was 02 maybe, 03, somewhere around there. He went against the Booker T, because when he trying to like do some shaving cream or something crazy, that'd be 02. Yeah, it was 18. It was 02. Yep. WrestleMania 18. Booker T. Yeah, over a shampoo commercial. Yep. Yes, indeed. I was correct. I won't even put that on my Robert. Great to have you, man. Great to have you. Hawkeyes finally came alive against Nevada, against Nevada though. Our defense shut them out, except there were 3 lightning delays. Yeah, I saw it was 3 lightning delays. Again, Axe Doc is the way to go. Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair coming out of retirement. What are the odds? Taker returns from one more match in the future. They never, no, man. I never said no. No, that's not going to happen. Yes, technical problems were Bray. Yep. WWE refs, Mount Rushmore. Nick Patrick, Tommy Young, Marty Elias, Teddy Long, player. Yeah, Tim White, maybe he's up there too, or Dangerous Danny Davis. What about that? White and his brother. No, that's not gonna happen. No, that's not gonna happen, buddy. Mention that you had intel coming the weekend about AEW. Any updates yet? No, not any. I got some updates, but I'm gonna keep it under wraps from now until I get some more. It's a developing story as far as the intel. I have received some intel, but it's a developing story right now, and I don't want to. I want to bring it all out. So I'm doing some digging. I'm doing some investigative journalism. I'm really. I mean, there's some. I mean, like, there's some potentially chart busting information that I have right now as far as the incident. So I'm pulling on a bunch of different sources and going and using using a couple of my degrees to my advantage when it comes to getting some really good pull. I could have like a really just chart breaking revolutionary story when it comes to the AEW incident. So stay tuned. Good question though. I hear Matt Riddle wants to do a tag team with RVD. Is that something WWE needs? I think it would be a good moment of who they feud with. That would be funny. It would be a pretty comedic. But as far as who do they feud with, probably Alpha Academy or something. Sheesh. Sheesh, please. When people ever appeared on an interview with you, it's usually talked about all over the internet. Oh, thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that, man. And my interviews usually spread around a lot, and that's such a blessing. Dominic Mysterio said in an interview that he wants to face David Benoit at some point with Dom and WWE, and WWE not having anything to do with Benoit. How would it work? And maybe some event not with WWE. Maybe they can allow him to do some indie show or something like that. You know, usually they don't do that, but perhaps. It was. I think I contacted Beefcake before. It wasn't Beefcake that I was referring to. I'll tell you if you guess it right, though. I don't think it was Beefcake. I think he just. Let me see. No, he hasn't responded. I actually sent him his agent a message to be on my show on March the 31st. And he has not responded. Who else? I guess Bray's coming back on SmackDown 9/23. We shall see. It will be exclusive. Absolutely. It will be a PNP exclusive. Absolutely. Michael, what's up, man? MJF might be involved with Wednesday's championship match in Queens, where he's always cheered. It's his hometown. Yeah. I did that, dude. Bobby, blah, blah, I don't. AEW is just. I'm losing interest in AEW by the week, man. Really, it's just, yeah. The storylines there. I mean, it's like when I think of pro wrestling in many ways, especially AEW, I think of the same type of match with different people involved. Like, that's not wrestling to me. It's different characters, different storylines, different styles. But just about every match that we see is like, this is awesome. Flips, Canadian destroyers, super kicks, blood. If it's AEW, like, it's the same type of match, but different people. And it's like, that gets boring, man. Did I see Derwin James hit on Travis Kelce? Literally power slam. I did not see that. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Thoughts on the Dexter Miz storyline? How do you think it would end? With WWE, it's just like they'll do all this just for like a match on Raw, and Loomis wins perhaps, and that's it. I mean, like, the payoff with WWE nowadays is just total garbage. Was it the Great Khali? No, it was not the Great Khali. Bono's in the building. What's up? What's up? So let's talk about Lana. So here's the exclusive information I have that I'm going to share on the podcast for free. Go and check out the patreon.com/pancakes for more details about this. But here's the deal. WWE is looking to bring back Lana. There's a condition there that you can see on the Pancakes and Power Slams Patreon. The condition, but at the same time, there's some talks of her being the next NXT star, one of the biggest NXT woman stars, and that could be a setup for something bigger, for someone else to be involved. So that's it. There is some interest, possibly under some conditions, but there is some interest in bringing Lana back. Alone? Patreon.com/pancakes and power slams. Was it Hillbilly Jim? No, although I would love to interview Hillbilly Jim. Don't go mess with a country boy. Friends with Darren Drosdov will live a few blocks away from him. I could tell him about you, maybe to get him on your show. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in interviewing Dross. Absolutely, man. Let him know. Tell him sub. Tell him slub. Whatever you, Mayor Glenn Jacobs. Absolutely. Lexi, some super sleuths on Reddit noticed that there was a Lennon Bray next to Riddle as he was backstage. If Bray doesn't show 923, who or what could be the reveal? Tootsmont. I just think we just need to see and hold tight and just wait, because we'll just have to follow the buzzards. I shared this information some weeks ago, and I'm telling you, what I said was correct when it came to Bray, the lighting, the clues. They just changed the pay-per-view, changed it from the pay-per-view to throughout the weeks. Hope Lana isn't going to be the one to beat Manny Rose. We shall see. Alistair on the shoot on AEW. Could we see a WWE return? Yes, we could. Absolutely. He's not supposed to be wrestling for a while now. They gave him his release. From what I heard, it was conditional. Like, okay, you'll get your release, but I want you to sit home for a while. But so he's going to do that, spend some time with his family, reconnect, get his stuff together mentally, and most likely we will see Aleister Black back in the WWE with Triple H at the helm now, actually. So hopeful Kane returns for one match at some point. I would love to see him have a match with the Priest, dream match. I like Kane, but I doubt it. Bray come back in Extreme Rules. I can see that. I can see why you would be interested in him coming back in Extreme Rules. At a pay-per-view, but Extreme Rules, Bray Wyatt doesn't really fit the mode, but him coming back at a pay-per-view makes sense. All right. We're going to head out, man. I think we're going to head out. You got your exclusive information. Go to pancakesandpowerslams.com go to patreon.com/pancakesandpowerslams. More deets when it comes to that. Ladies and gentlemen, yet another amazing night with you all tonight. Always fun, always a pleasure. Y'all make this show so fun and so awesome. Go check out, listen, because you appreciate the show so much. Go to Pancakes and Power Slams Patreon and pay $1. If you want the scoop, if you want the deets, pay $5.99. Thank you for the current Patreons who are supporting the show and join the revolution with them. Thank you very, very much. All right, so let's get a few of these before we head out. Let's see, Montez Ford being pushed more in a singles manner, or what can the WWE keep to repackage Angelo Dawkins? Ugh, I think he's going to get the Jannetty treatment if they push Montez. I think they should remain a tag team. I think they should be one of the biggest tag teams, period, like of the current era, because Montez got tons of star power. Angelo just said that he's been signed for 10 years and he's just been a thing the past like 4, maybe 3. Street Profits became a thing in NXT, but man, him and Angelo Dawkins has been in so many incarnations when it came to being in NXT, man. About time. And to have him get the Jannetty treatment, yikes. I could see Priest winning because Seth Rollins interfering, or at least riddled by DQ, something cheesy like that. It was not Bob Orton. I have not received information on if he'll be a heel or a face. I agree. They're super strict with that now. Yes, I do have exclusive information of what happened with Velveteen Dream. There's some possible legal stuff that could be happening from what my intel told me. So stay tuned. We shall see. It was not Tony Atlas, I would love to interview him. With Veer getting repacked, so we see Vince Russo being his manager. The Chokerman Show. Yeah. Yes, it was Coco Beware. Good job, Elvis. Good guess. It was Coco Beware. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Let me go. Yes, time to go. It's time to go. Yeah, episode 547 is in the books. As always with the PMP Nation, y'all were so awesome. Yet another great show. Thank you, everybody in the PMP chat room music. Thank you, everybody who saying great show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Dion and Elvis in the PNP Nation. PNP, I'll see you later. Thank you, Jeff. I'll see you later. Thank you, Chris. Good night. Once again, I'll see you later. I'll see you later.